సగర్వంగా సభాముఖంగా సత్కరించుకుంటున్నాం. తదనంతరం దేశంలో జరిగిన వివిధ సైనిక సమరాలలో అత్యున్నత తమ ధైర్య సాహసాలను అసాధారణ వీరత్వాన్ని ప్రదర్శించి మన సైనికులకు శౌర్య పురస్కారాలు సమర్పించి వారిని సగౌరవంగా పురస్కరించుకోబోతున్నాం. సభాముఖంగా మీ అందరికీ తెలియజేసుకుంటున్నాం. ధన్యవాదాలు.
Valor needs first strength, then weapon. Embodying this famous quote from Lord of 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 weapon. Embodying this famous quote from Lord of
Firstly, I would like to call upon Srimati Santoshi, wife of Colonel Santosh Babu Mahavir Chakra
weapon.
of
Embodying this
16
famous
Bihar
quote from
in the year
Lord of
2020 for Galwan operations. Firstly, I would like to call upon Srimati Santoshi, wife of Colonel Santosh
Srimati
Babu
Santoshi,
Mahavir
wife
Chakra
of Colonel
of
Santosh Embodying this
16
famous
Bihar
quote from
in the year
Lord of
2020 for Galwan operations.
Srimati Charulata Acharya, wife of Major Padmapani Acharya, Mahavir Chakra of 2 Rajrif in the
Firstly,
year
I would
1999
like to call
during
upon
Operation
Srimati
Vijay.
Santoshi, wife of Colonel
Srimati
Santosh Babu
Santoshi,
Mahavir
wife
Chakra
of Colonel
of
Santosh Embodying this
16
famous
Bihar
quote from
in the year
Lord of
2020 wife for Major Galwan Padmapani Acharya Mahavir Chakra. Srimati Vimla Rao, wife of
during Operation
Srimati
Vijay.
N.N. Rao, Army wife Medical Corps of Colonel Santosh
Srimati
Babu
Santoshi,
Mahavir
wife
Chakra,
of
1971.
Embodying this
for
famous
Bihar
quote from
in the year
Lord of
2020 wife for Major Galwan.
Srimati Vimla Rao, wife of Colonel N.N. Rao of AMC.
Srimati Vimla Rao, wife of
During Operation
Srimati
Vijay, Lakshmi Devi, wife of Nayak Yama Shivashankar Reddy, Shaurya Chakra of 9 Madras during Op Rakshak in the year 1999.
Srimati Lakshmi Devi, wife of Nayak Yama Shivareddy Shaurya Chakra. Srimati M.R. Divya, wife of Las Nayak Ramchandar, Sena Medal of Madras Regiment. Srimati M.R. Divya, wife of Last Nayak Ramchandar, Sena Medal of Madras Regiment in the year 1999 for Operation Vijay.
Srimati Nasreen Khan, wife of Lance Nayak Mohammad Feroz Khan, Sena Medal of Madras Regiment during Op Rakshak in the year 2013. Srimati Nasreen Khan, wife of Lance Nayak Mohammad Feroz Khan, Sena Medal, Madras Regiment.
Srimati Geeta Madhav, wife of Colonel S. Madhav Perumal of Army Miracle Corps in the year 2009 for IED blast.
Srimati Geeta Madhav, wife of Colonel S. Madhav Perumal of Army Medical Corps. Srimati Subhashini Murthy, wife of Lieutenant Colonel K. Krishnamurthy, Vishish Seva Medal, Int Corps for Op Rakshak in the year 1994.
Srimati Subhashini Murthy, wife of Lieutenant Colonel K. Krishnamurthy, Vishisht Seva Medal. Srimati Neelam Devskar, wife of Lieutenant Colonel Vikram Devskar, Sena Medal of 17 Pune Horse in the year 1971.
Srimati Sarwar Jahan, wife of Sipahi S. Muhammad Ali of Madras Regiment during 1971 war.
Srimati Sarwar Jahan, wife of Sipahi S. Muhammad Ali. Srimati Satamma, wife of Sipahi P. Narayana of Madras Regiment during 1965 war.
Srimati Sathemma, wife of Sipahi P. Narayana, Madras Regiment. Srimati Shivanila, wife of Sipahi Srinivasulu of Jaglai during Op Rakshak in the year 1999.
Sipahi Srimati Shivnela, wife of Sipahi Srinivasulu of JNK Light Infantry. Srimati Kiran Gupta, wife of Sipahi Rakesh Gupta, Sena Medal of Army Supply Corps for Operation Rakshak in the year 2010.
Srimati Kiran Gupta, wife of Sipahi Rakesh Kumar Gupta, Sena Medal. Srimati Raida Suhasini, wife of Sipai Raida Maheshwar of Madras Regiment during Op Rakshak in the year 2020.
Srimati Rayada Suhasini, wife of Sipai Rayada Maheshwar of Madras Regiment. Srimati P. Anuradha, wife of Sergeant P. V. N.R. Prasad, Vayu Sena Medal of Indian Air Force during Operation Vijay in the year 1999.
Srimati P. Anuradha, wife of Sergeant P. V. N.R. Prasad, Vice Sena Medal, Air Force. Srimati Naseem Sultana, wife of Major Tahir Hussain Khan from Army Aviation during Op Rakshak in the year 2015.
Srimati Naseem Sultana, wife of Major Tahir Hussain Khan of Army Aviation. Captain T. N. Sai Kumar, Shaurya Chakra, in the year 2003 for counter-insurgency operations in Kashmir Valley.
Captain T. N. Sai Kumar, Shaurya Chakra. Colonel K. Nishant Rai, Shaurya Chakra, in the year 2004 during CI operations in Manipur.
Colonel K. Nishant Nair, Shaurya Chakra. Colonel Surinder Hora, Shaurya Chakra, Sena Medal. Sena Medal in the year 2009 for counter-insurgency operations in Poonch. Shaurya Chakra in 2014 for Operation Burj Okola. Colonel Surinder Hora, Shaurya Chakra, Sena Medal.
Colonel Rahul Singh, Shaurya Chakra, during Op Rakshak in the year 2013.
Colonel Rahul Singh, Shaurya Chakra.
May I now request Lieutenant General A. Arun, Youth Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishish Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding, Dakshin Bharat Area, to kindly felicitate our Chief Guest, Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu. Thank you, sir. May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, to address the august gathering on occasion of Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav and share his valuable thoughts.
Good evening. Andarki namaskaram. Honorable Lieutenant General Dakshin Bharat Commandant Shri Arun Garu, to his entire team of brilliant officers, to all the dignitaries who are gathered here, to all those brilliant artists who have performed for all of us, to all the musicians who have performed for all of us, to my friends from the media. Firstly, I wish you all, in advance in fact, a very happy Independence Day on the 75th eve of Indian independence. This is my first outing in about 3 weeks. I had suffered a ligament tear, a couple of ligaments of, in my ankle had torn, and I had 3 weeks of forced, leave, so to speak. But this is my first outing. I really would like to thank Karunji and the entire team for this brilliant, exhibition of talent, exhibition of patriotism, exhibition of nationalism. I think the entire team deserves a huge round of applause. I thank you, sir, for making me a part of this event. Thank you for the honor. Thank you for the privilege of, having me here. As Arunji was pointing out, independence and freedom mean different things to different people. As Minister for Industry, as Minister for Information Technology of the government of Telangana, when I travel, when I meet investors, prospective investors from various parts of the world, sometimes they make oversimplified comparisons. A lot of investors, in fact, end up making this comparison between China and India. They keep asking. China is also a large country, about 145 crore people. You're also 140 crore people, equally large. The same systems that function in China should also function in a similar fashion. If not exactly the same, but in a similar fashion in India as well. So the one thing I keep telling everyone I meet is that India cannot be compared to any other nation in the world. We are unique, we are extremely heterogeneous, we are diverse, and everything in India changes every 100 kilometers. The languages, the dialects, the cultures, the eating habits, the kind of attire we wear. We are, in fact, possibly the most diverse nation in the world. The world's largest democracy, surviving in a mature fashion for 75 years, in spite of all of our differences, in spite of all of the things that divide us, is in itself a testament to how well a democracy can function for the rest of the world. I think while we may lament from time to time that we have not achieved enough in 75 years, it is still a matter of great pride for a nation like ours, with all the kind of differences, to stay united, to stay one, and to continue to invoke and continue to actually take pride in one country, and that is India. I'm truly honored and truly privileged to have been invited for this wonderful occasion. And the one last thought I would like to leave all of you with. There are many things that divide us. Religion, caste, social classes, number of other things I can go on. But there are very few things that bind us. There are very few things that keep us together. And that one thing that I believe brings us all together is that entity called India, that entity called Indianness. Let's take pride in that. Let's continue to focus on what unites us and not what divides us. Let's continue to ensure that this great country of ours continues to prosper, continues to thrive, and truly becomes a role model for the rest of the world. Jai Hind, Jai Telangana, Bharat Mata Ki. Thank you. Thank you for the honor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable thoughts. May I now request Brigadier Somashankar, Sena Medal, Deputy General Officer Commanding, President Cantonment Board and Station Commander, Telangana and Andhra Siberia, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Shri K.T. Ramarao Garu, Honorable Minister of Telangana, our Chief Guest, Guests of Honors, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. This mega celebration is an initiative to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence, the glorious history of the people who made it possible, and to celebrate a progressive India that we all dream of. On behalf of Lieutenant General A. Arun, Yuddha Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vishwasya Seva Medal, General Officer Commanding Dakshin Bharat Area, I take this opportunity to thank our Chief Guest, Sri K.T. Ramarao Garu, for gracing the occasion, despite the medical advice not to move and just to rest. This reflects on his remarkable affection towards the armed forces, especially our fallen soldiers. Your presence and felicitation of Veer Naris of the state, Gallantry Award winners, indicates your commitment towards welfare of personnel from the armed forces. We are grateful to you, sir, for sharing your valuable time with us. Thank you so much. I would also take this opportunity to thank the Telangana State Administration, Telangana Police, Department of Culture Development, and a friend from civil society for assisting us in the smooth conduct of the event. Last but not the least, a big thank you to the lovely people of the Twin Cities who have thronged the venue and participated in this mega event, making it fulfilling and special. Thank you all for joining us in this festival of freedom. In the end, I, on behalf of General Officer Commanding Dakshin Bharat Area and all ranks, wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.